You seen the Kevin Hart roast?
That was disrespectful. Kevin's another one I think is broke. You know, I know Jamie Salter very well. His OG was Jeff Heckman. His OG was Jay Goldberg. Jeff Heckman owns Hilco. They only do business if it's in distress, allegedly, from what I remember. Like, when you deal with like a fund, all that matters is what's the criteria to make the fund deploy. And the criteria for Jamie Salter is usually distress. He only does distress. So he has a vegan business that goes out of business, and then all of a sudden he sells his name, and now he has to sit there and and he has to defend this. You know what I mean? And it's embarrassing. Jay and Kevin Hart.
Yo, we make a lot of fun of Dame Dash, but you cannot minimalize the contributions he has made to the culture. First time I ever saw Kevin Hart was on Paper Soldiers. I was like, yo, this dude is funny. I need to see more of this guy. This dude is really freaking funny. And who put that together? Old Dame Dash. Sometimes it's better when great people die early. I'm not saying he should have died. I'm not saying Dame Dash should be dead. I would never say that. I would never wish that on anybody. But if he would have died in, like, let's say, I don't know, 03, 04, we'll be wishing he was here.
Are embarrassing because I put them where they're at, and then they went to the devil. And this is what happens. It seems like after 20 years, the gig be up. Like, when is, as like, what would be the things that were said were very disrespectful. Like, I'm a funny guy, but there's certain things in the hood you don't say in certain blocks, like pause. You don't talk about mothers. You don't tell niggas to suck your dick. Pause. You just don't play with people that are dead. Like, you don't play with, it's not funny. It's important.
You gonna say nobody never talked about nobody mother? For real, Dame? Nobody never talked about. Definitely, but it's a roast. And don't pretend like people don't get disrespectful in the hood. In the hood, you can meet all manner of Negro. Don't pretend what you can say is uncommon. If it never happened, these rules wouldn't exist. They exist because people have crossed those lines and nobody likes it.
I mean, it might be a certain kind of humor, but I think in this temperature, based on the environment and the accusations, it wouldn't be, I just wouldn't see somebody volunteering to do that. And I felt like that could potentially destroy any iota of his career because people were able to tell him the truth to his face. How terrible his movies are, how take a dollar, and how they could disrespect him while he's there and say it's humor. So if people would have started saying and all that other shit, would that have been all right? Where is the line drawn?
What do people think? What do people expect from the roast? I'm just really wondering, like, what would have been acceptable jokes at the roast? I'm not on the side of the jokes that he said, but I'm on the side of jokes, period. They came there to do mean jokes against one another. And everybody's so butthurt because the white people went racist. Duh, they white people. What you thought they was gonna do?
There's humor, but then there's disrespect. And that was a public humiliation for our culture, to me. And that's not why I put Kev on. So that was embarrassing to me. And again, I look at him as a literal little brother. Literally. He's little. So I start to feel sorry. I don't understand how he, like, even his laugh, like it was so contrived. You know, you saw certain black people just not laughing. Dave Chappelle would have never let that happen. Cat Williams ripped him.
I don't think so. I mean, I think so. I think that Dave would have did it and Dave would have roasted them right back. Dave wouldn't have let them get away with it. It's not that they did the racist jokes. It's that Kevin didn't fire back. What I did hear that disappointed me so disgusting, is allegedly there were 18 jokes scratched off the list. 18 jokes about Trump and Melania and things of that nature for them peoples. Put it like that. 18 jokes for the other side that were scratched while still allowing those jokes. I thought the jokes, personally, the racist jokes were hilarious, but that's me. I got a sick sense of humor. You know what I mean? But I also felt like Kevin didn't strike back the way he should have, man. That shit was whack. Especially if you clip some jokes, if you scratched off some jokes that would have leveled the playing field. Come on, man. That is the crime, if you ask me.
And he had to say, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" From what I understood, and it's funny because I was on the plane the morning after it happened, going to see the Don Farrakhan, and it came up on my feed, and I watched the whole shit, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I had the headphones on. I was yelling. My girl was like, "Shh." So I had to have my girl see that, and then an hour later I see him. So I'm not even usually the nigga that's going be like, "Yo, you killed that." Like, I'm not that guy. But I was like, "Bro, why you do him like that?" And he said exactly what I would have said. He said, "That's what God wanted." We all say similar things. We all say similar. And the young lady he was with, I don't know if she wants her name said, but she used to be with Jay Brown. And I've been going through old pictures.
His wife? Is he taking shots at Kev's wife? You can tell when someone's trying to minimalize. I remember one time in my life, my dad didn't like the woman I was dealing with, right? And we were married or about to be married. This is my ex-wife. I call it a woman I was dealing with. It was just so long ago. The dudes, I'm 1,000 years old. But my father would always be like, your friend there, maybe you may want to speak to her about her outfit. Your friend there. I'd be like, you mean my wife in holy matrimony, nigga? All right,
and I saw the pictures of me being the best man at Jay Brown's wedding. And I saw Damon. He used to be the head of radio in LA. And I never because I don't know if he's Mexican or not, and I don't care. But I thought he was white. And I always thought it was humbling that we had to kiss his ass, because whoever's the head of programming would kiss his ass. So Mariah would be his best friend and blah, blah, blah. And we always was cool with him, but he was always a little bit, played both sides. And I heard him say that thing about Jay Brown. But you gotta understand, I knew Jay Brown wanted to work with Jay, and I thought it was a perfect opportunity to get Jay out of here, so I didn't have to. So it was like, go ahead. He didn't take nothing from him. I didn't want to be a part of Jay's world anymore because it got too hot in hell, and I didn't want to be in hell. It's like, if you don't want to go to jail and you hate jail, then why would you be a CO? You still got to go to jail every day. I'm a God-fearing man. But if every day I got to go to work and go to hell, that's just like being in hell. I'm not going to choose to construct hell. I'm not going to architect. What I see is people architecting hell in hell. I'm architecting heaven. And I want to get...
I mean, I'm sure that I've mispronounced plenty words in this very broadcast. But architect? How interesting.
Far away from hell as possible. The challenge is to be able to create heaven in the middle of hell by having no malice or evil in your heart.
Maybe he's talking about finding art. Okay, detecting. I get it. I thought he was saying architecting. I don't even know if that's a word.
Or at least conscious.
I want to ask you, I was looking at a Kevin Liles interview, and he was talking about the Hard Knock Life tour and how he was passing out Def Jam jackets to the Rocafella artists. and he was asked about, did you slap him when you found out that he was passing out jackets? And he said, no, that never happened.
Oh, that nigga was lying.
Some things I think Dame is lying about. Some things I do not.
I saw that shit. Kev, stop lying, nigga. This is why I made you a highlight flick in the first place. He's another nigga who breath stink and choose that big red. Why nigga do that, man? Yo, if your breath stink, get double mint. I don't want to smell cinnamon doodle. Whoa.
He want to spell mint doo-doo.
But Kev, you tried to get slick. You did not put that tour together, or no one was working for you. I put that tour together. And you knew better than to put them jackets on, and that's why I cooked you and made you a highlight flick. And you had to go get a vacuum cleaner, pause, to suck all the fat out your ass so that you had a different appearance of a different person. You're contrived skinny. You're a natural fat liar. If you're gonna say that you or Def Jam put that tour together and your intention wasn't to take the credit for everything that we was doing. This is why you got cooked. You still lying for them, bro. And we still gonna be cool when I see you, but I'm gonna cook you because you easy work. I've been cutting your ass up for years. Kev, you been my little man for years. Pause. You was my fat little man. Pause. If you look at the tapes, I was barking on you. You wasn't gonna do shit at all. I barked on your whole staff.
Why does Dame feel like that's the right way to do business, though? Like, we're not selling crack in 93. I don't understand whether or not, you know, it remains to be seen. I don't know if Kevin Liles got popped. I don't know anything about that. But what I do know is that that's not how you handle a business deal. That's not how, if you're trying to convince the world that you're this amazing country club CEO, I don't think popping people across the mouth is part of how you negotiate or do business. If that was the case, Trump would have had the Strait of Hormuz wide open by now. If it was people you could slap, if it was somebody you could slap to smooth out negotiations, if that was the most effective move of the highest level, you know, of negotiations, I'm sure somebody would have done it by now. But these are just my thoughts. What am I talking about?
In front of you, and you said thank you. And then you went and told them I called you fat. And I had to show human resources the tape that I didn't call you fat, that I just said that y'all
just called him fat 30 times just now. You love calling him fat. You think you didn't say it once back then? Come on, man.
Whole crew was evil. And I told them,
he said it in
you
retrospect.
better be careful because I might sue you for torturous interference. And they left me the
Never
alone.
heard that.
So what you need to talk about is how I told y'all what to do at all times, that y'all used to copy me every day, and I used to make all of y'all uncomfortable every time y'all tried to play me or anybody in my culture. Talk about how you tried to sneak sign and Dipset and Cam, Fredo, and you so stupid that we played you for $1 million. Talk about that, Kev. Talk about how you was the one that was trying to rob Nori and not give him the budget that Mariah Carey had, even though they were selling the same amount of records at that time. Ask Nori. You were the one. You've been a puppet. You've been manipulated. You got a stinky, white, clammy hand, paws, allegedly up your ass, like a sock puppet going like this, telling you what to say, but you still my name. Stop lying, Kev, because that's the type of shit I'm going to say when you do that. I barked on Randy Acker. I barked on Julie Greenwald. People in the industry look up to y'all, and y'all my little mans. Y'all a joke to me. Todd Moskowitz. Y'all walking around acting like y'all big shit, and y'all might have made some bread.
Yo, Dame is being Dame today, baby.
Exploiting the culture because y'all, you know, ass niggas allegedly aligned. And you practice a certain amount of nepotism with our culture to make yourselves personally rich. Who the f is looking up to Julie Greenwald? Who the f is looking up to Todd Moskowitz? Who the f is looking up to Leo Cohen?
I don't know none of these
Who
people
the
you talking
is
about.
looking up to Mike, alleged Fraggle Eyes Kaiser? Who's looking up to these people? And this the people y'all have had to listen to? A bunch of my little manses? And y'all look at, like, my culture of strong people. I remember my man Eric was working with Craig Coleman. I was like, you gonna let Craig Coleman tell you what to do? This shit is hilarious. Listen, I'm too fly to let a nerd tell me what to do. Not gonna happen. Okay, Harvey Weinstein, that's my friend. These are my doulas. Like Jeff Heckman is not Jeff Heckman. Jamie Salt is no disrespect. He's my man.
The thing about Damon is he's stuck at a time. All these people have, I don't know about all of them, but many of the people he's mentioned have moved on. Things change in life. Sometimes you up, sometimes you down. He was up then. They was down then. They are up now. He doing something.
Like this tall. How you look up to a this tall? Jamie Salt is no disrespect. He's my man. He's like this tall. How you look up to a this tall? He's taller than Kevin Hart. It'd be funny, man. Who people, yo, they're supposed to be thorough, but they always fold for the devil. The devil meaning money. If you fold for money, you're no longer cool. Your rock star status is taken if you'll do anything for the devil's dollar.
I thought he meant Adam 22.
I don't respect you. I don't think you cool. I don't give a how much money they give you to betray our culture. You are a goofy. And usually your breath stinks and you can't dress. These niggas got stylists. I never had another person tell me how to dress. If my homies and all of them, I'd be like, yo, should I do it like this and that? But nobody goes shopping for me. If another nigga goes shopping for another man, to me, that's gay. Paying another nigga to go shopping. Like,
that's a new thing they do now. They have people shopping with them. Ask Shannon Sharp about it. He know. He got a stylist.
I have a girl that's flying up to go shopping. If you gonna do that. But I make
I knew he was gonna
clothes.
say that.
My
I knew he was
homies
gonna say
make
that.
clothes. Our battle is who could make the illest clothes. We respect the art. You feel me? From film. And another thing, yo, Jay, I got a TV show coming out June 17th, 10 episodes. I dare you to try to make a TV show better than mine. I dare you. Take your $1 billion, hire or that whatever, and go get somebody. Y'all need to catch up, man. Get focused. Cam, where you at? Where's the production of Paid in Full?
Talk your talk,
My
man.
Paid in Full's on BET June 17th. And now you running up on the niggas that are sweaty after they
Little
play
whack ass
sports.
$1 billion.
And naked. Pause. Allegedly. Get to work. That talk too much. How your teeth get bigger? Nah. Get
For real?
creative. Where's your movie? Where's your album? Where's your clothing line? Where's your office building? Not office, not your suite in another building. Show me a building. Show me that your kitchen. The last time I saw you in front of your kitchen, the shit was embarrassing.
This nigga talking shit while he in a chop shop. Like, there's people stealing cars and essays and shit in the background. All kind of Albanians running. Goddamn ships pulling up. Y'all about to get raided. He look like he about to get raided. You talking about office building?
Where's your clothing line? Where's your office building? Not office, not your suite in another building. Show me a building. Show me that your kitchen. The last time I saw you in front of your kitchen, the shit was embarrassing. I don't want to see cars. Don't get me leased. That's amateur work. Show me a race car team. Did you notice I have a race car team and no one's talking about it?
The driver. So we were supposed to race tomorrow, and everyone that was coming through, I appreciate the support, but it's supposed to rain. So we're gonna premiere
Don't hurt him,
and do our
son.
first race. When we gonna do it?
May 23rd.
All right, this is our driver, our race car driver. We call him Joey Speed right here. That's Joey Speed. We go, Joey Speed! You know what I mean? Check out the, look at it, yeah. Yeah. Little CEO, country club. You feel me? So that's also part of the thing. We have a race team, and what I want is every member to get a car so we can